Page 4, Clog Dance. Now on page 3, they give drills. Refresh your drill cards thingies. I hate drills. I didn't use them in college. I really encourage you to just learn the scales and arpeggios, because you're going to get all the key signatures. If you just know the scales and arpeggios, you can get it. And that's more important than whatever they're trying to do here. As far as the ledger line drills, in my opinion, just my opinion, you need to memorize, you need to know the notes in the music up to 3 ledger lines below or above, I get there, either staff, treble or bass. And the reason I only go to 3 is because once it gets to 4 and more, I can't glance at it and know how many there are. I have to stop and I have to count them and I have to figure it out. Well, if I have to do that, I'm not going to bother to memorize them because I can just figure it out. But I can glance and I can tell if there's 3 or 2 or 1 or whatever. So those I memorize. And that's what I'm suggesting you do. As far as the time signatures and all that, just take it as it comes. As long as you understand what the numbers mean, it's no big deal. I have a certain routine that I go through when I learn a new piece of music, and that's the routine I use in these videos. So I'm going to go through this routine. Everybody has their own process of learning a new piece of music. I'm sure you have yours, but for the videos I use mine. First, I like to look it over and see kind of what's in it and how long it is and so forth. I see it's 2 pages long. And as far as form goes, A, B sections and so forth, I usually wait until I kind of know the melody and I can hear it. And then I can go figure out if I want to deal with sections or not. The sections come in handy when learning a piece or practicing a piece, because you can do it by section. You can break the piece up into pieces and just practice one section at a time and focus on it and learn it before going on to some other section. It's a more efficient way of practicing. If you always practice a piece just starting at the beginning and going to the end, that's one of the most inefficient way of practicing, because a lot of the piece you'll be able to play well, and some of it you're going to struggle, and you're going to spend most of your time playing the stuff you play well. You don't spend enough time on the stuff you struggle. So take it in sections and really focus on the hard parts and forget the easy parts. You can do those. Work on the hard parts, and then you can go put it all together. So I look it over. It's 2 pages long. Treble and bass clef. Always check the clef signs. You never know. I see no sharps or flats in the key signatures, so we're in the key of C major. All right, so make sure you can do the scales for that key signature and the arpeggios. That is the C major and the A minor stuff, the scale and the arpeggio. Links are in the description. Okay. And 3/4 time signature. I want to take it one hand at a time and make sure I got the fingering and everything worked out for each hand first before I put them together. This piece does not fall into the fingers real well, but we'll do what we can. And I try and connect everything first if I can. So in the right hand it's here, and it's 1 and 2. And then I just do a 2, 3, 5. I'm kind of staying in this position. And then here. And then come down. Same thing. 2, 3, 5. 1, 4. Kind of repetitious, isn't it? And then a 3, 5. I'm staying in this position. And then here. If you can't be up in here, you got to do that. But if you can, go ahead and do that. This is the 3rd line down, last 2 measures. Okay, anyway, you go through another. Now, in the 4th line down, the last couple measures, you got to use the 5th finger again. I don't like doing that, but sometimes you got to. And then you do it again. Then on page 5, let's go take a look and see what we got going. 2nd line, here, here, and then 4, 2, 5, and then 4, 2. So this way I'm not moving the hand around so much. I like this idea because I don't move the hand anymore than I have to. So by using 4, 2 in 2nd line 3rd measure, I'm in position here. And And then I just move up here and I can finish it off here. And then I'm back to what I was doing at the beginning. Now, I know that sounds a little weird, but that's what's written. Okay. Left hand. Well, let's see. We got octaves. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. A lot going on there. Page 5. Let's go here. You're here. And here. That's fine. I like the 4 on the C, like that's good. That saves the 5 for the B. And then second line, third measure, they have 4 again. You can use 5 if you want, whichever. If you don't want to be here, you gotta do here. But in the next measure, this is the second line, the last 3 measures. If you don't want to put a thumb on the F sharp, then put here. But on the next measure, go ahead and use 4. So you're just going to have to move. And so forth. Put the hands together slowly. And when I first put the hands together, I'm probably hesitating all over. I don't care. I just want to know how the hands are working together. It's here. Here, and then here. I just go through, put the whole thing together with the hands, and then I go through it a few hundred times or whatever and work out the kinks, work out the hesitations, little problems of moving the hands or whatever, work them out, and focus on the hard parts. Don't just keep playing at all. Focus on the hard parts, get it smoothed out, and so far I'm still trying to connect everything. But once I have the notes and rhythms and fingering sort of worked out, then I can add the articulation, or the expression, or a little bit of expression, and that's these slurs, staccatos, accents, things like that. Here, staccato, and the accent. That's syncopated. And then that roll chord, real quick. And I do it with the bottom note on the beat, with the here. Some people will do it with the top note on the beat. I don't. However you interpret it is up to you. Your teacher will do it the way your teacher tells you to, but I do it on the bottom. And I just add the staccatos and accents. Now, a little thing about these staccatos, like on the first line again, third measure. They've got here staccatos, that's fine. Then on the third line down on page 4, in the last 2 measures here, this, I'm just connecting this. It doesn't say anything in the left hand. So my default to do first is to just connect it, and then maybe later on I may feel like disconnecting it. I mean, it doesn't say anything. But the right hand, so you're doing that. So I put in the staccatos and the accents and the slurs, and once I have that under control, then I add the dynamics. This is going to be for the right hand, that's what we want to hear. Fortissimo, actually, at the beginning. That makes the accented note really loud. The left hand, it can be sort of loud, but keep it in the background. The idea. Then in the third line down, last 2 measures, suddenly you're soft in the right hand. Go up, it doesn't tell you how loud to get. I'm suggesting you just go up to about a moderately loud to a loud. Don't get super loud here yet. Just go up a little bit. And I do it by measure at a time. So soft, a little louder, a little louder, louder. Now you come down very soft. The left hand is super soft. And you're going to go get louder again each measure. A little louder and softer. Anyway, you get the idea with the dynamics. Now at the top of page 5, in the third measure, you're soft here. That makes the accented notes moderately soft. Just come up a little bit. And then in the second line, you have a crescendo. And the last two measures, you're up to loud. So you're going to go from soft to loud in the second line. And again, just do it a measure or so at a time. Just go up a little bit. A little louder, a little louder, a little louder, now loud. This, it's kind of both ends here. And back to very loud again in the right hand. And it ends loud. It's kind of a party piece. It's not going to put somebody to sleep. As far as the speed goes, vivace is rather quick. It's up to you. It's got to be accurate. Don't go faster than accurate. Here, it's about here. To me, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take it a little faster if you want. Imagine people dancing to this. It is a dance. And go with that. But don't go super duper fast. You don't want your dancers going all over crazy. Just sort of fast, huh? There are faster indications than vivace. Now they've added a little bit of pedal. I always learn a piece without pedal anyway. I want to know exactly what the hands are doing. I do as much with the hands as I can, because otherwise you get to where you get lazy and the pedal just covers stuff up for you. Do it with the hands. But I'm assuming they're pedaling the accented notes, the really loud notes, for the overtones. They want to add the overtones. Because remember, if you're going to pedal, pedal for a reason, or don't pedal. Understand why you're pedaling. Now, that's all I can figure out at the beginning. And here, because it's so loud like that, you can actually put the pedal down with the note. Just let it kind of explode. So now when you get to the soft parts, like page 4, the last two lines, you're no pedal. Here, they're adding overtones to this. I don't know why, but they are. Okay. It's not that it's really loud. It's sort of loud. I mean, it is sort of loud. That's sort of what the pedal is doing here. Just adding the overtones to some of these really loud notes that you're doing. They don't use pedal at the last beat. It's accented too. Why not pedal that too? I see no reason not to. So I think I would add pedal on the last half note there. Just pedal goes down with the hand and up with the hands, with the notes. Yeah. For some reason, they just didn't want the overtones on the last note.